Namaskar, friends. Mahakumbh. We all have heard this word, right? But do we know the story behind Mahakumbh? If not, then let's hear about the story behind Mahakumbh with Aanya and her grandma. It was a bright wintry morning as little Anya sat next to her grandma in the car, her wide eyes gazing out at the colorful festival fair. People dressed in vibrant clothes were walking and chanting mantras. Her mom and dad sat in the front seat, while her grandma gently hummed a tune beside her. Dadi, why are so many people going the same way as us? Anya asked curiously, tugging her grandma's dupatta. Grandma smiled, her eyes twinkling. We are going to the Mahakumbh, my dear. Do you know the meaning of Kumbh? Does it mean pot? Yes, Kumbh means a pot or a ghada. But did you know that Kumbh is the world's biggest celebration? So, there are three types of Kumbh celebrations. Ardh Kumbh, which is celebrated every 6 years. Poorn Kumbh, which is celebrated every 12 years. And this one is even rarer. This is celebrated every 144 years when the planets and stars are perfectly aligned for it. The Mahakumbh. But why do we celebrate it? What's so special about the Kumbh, Dadi? Anya tilted her head, her mind buzzing with questions. So Anya wants to listen to a story, right? Grandma asked. Anya nodded with a big smile on her face. Grandma said, Okay, Anya, so first tell me, do you know about Devs and Asurs? You mean gods and demons, Dadi? Yes, my dear. So this is a story about Devs and Asurs. Long, long time ago, in the lands of gods and demons, there was a saint, sage Durvasa. In an unfortunate event, a confusion arose between sage Durvasa and god of heaven Swargdev Indra, following which the angry sage Durvasa cursed god Indra and all other gods that they would all lose their powers and controls from the whole universe. In the following years, several battles took place between the gods and the demons, and as a result of the curse by sage Durvasa, the demons or the Asuras won and took control of the universe. Seeing the constant destruction of the whole universe after the Asuras took over the charge, all the gods were worried. They went to Lord Vishnu for help and to save the universe. Lord Vishnu advised them to form alliance with Asuras and jointly churn the ocean for nectar of immortality, which we call Amrit, and share among themselves. However, Vishnuji assured the Devas that he would arrange for them alone to obtain the nectar. Anya's eyes widened. Churn the ocean? Like how Mama churns curd for butter? Grandma nodded. Exactly. But this was a much bigger ocean. And churning the ocean was an extensive process. And to succeed in it, superpowers of both gods and demons were required. For churning the ocean, they used Mount Mandara as the churning rod and snake Vasuki as the churning rope. Vasuki was the snake which resided on Lord Shiva's neck. Do you know, Anya? If you Google, you would know that Vasuki is an extinct species of snake now. And it is the world's largest snake, around 15 meters long. Its fossils were found in Gujarat. But dear, Mount Mandara was a heavy mountain, so it got stuck in the seabed. Lord Vishnu took the form of Kurma turtle and supported the Mount Mandara on his shell to prevent it from sinking in the ocean bed. So, the Samudra Manthan started. Anya, churning the ocean was called Samudra Manthan. So, they started churning the ocean, and the ocean started producing a lot of things. Several ratnas, goddesses, supernatural animals, valuables, etc. And at last, Dhanvantari, the Hindu god of healing and health, emerged with a kumbh containing Amrit, or the nectar of immortality. Anya, do you know? God Dhanvantari is the doctor of gods and the father of Ayurveda. He is worshipped on Dhanteras, 2 days before Diwali, because our body is our first dhan. Health is wealth, right? So at last, Dhanvantari emerged from the ocean containing the Kumbh of Amrit. Who got it, Dadi? Anya asked, leaning closer. The gods did. A fight broke out over who would keep it. But Lord Vishnu disguised himself and tricked the demons. So the gods emerged victorious and exiled the Asuras to the Patal Lok, regaining Swarg. But during the fight, a few drops of nectar fell on 4 places of earth. Do you know what those 4 places are? Anya shook her head. They are Prayagraj, Haridwar, Ujjain, and Nasik. Grandma explained. And that's why we celebrate Kumbh Mela at these places. This year, it's happening in Prayagraj. Soon they arrived at the riverside. The air was filled with sounds of bell, chants, and laughter. pilgrims were dipped in the holy water, some praying, some singing, and others helping each other. Anya's mom held her hand and led her to the riverbank. Anya, today we are taking a holy bath. It is believed that the Amrit, which fell from the Kumbh, is present in the river at this time, and bathing here washes away all our bad deeds and brings blessings. Anya looked up at her grandma. Dadi, is that why everyone's here? To wash away bad deeds? Grandma nodded. Yes, my dear, and also to thank the gods, pray for their families, and feel close to something bigger than themselves. Isn't it wonderful to be a part of something so special? Anya smiled. I feel lucky, Dadi. Her dad lifted her up and dipped her gently into the cool, refreshing water. Anya giggled as the droplets sparkled in the sunlight. After their bath, the family walked through the bustling Kumbh Mela. There were stalls selling sweets and toys, sadhus meditating, and children flying kites. Anya even saw an elephant painted in bright colors. Dadi, what else do people do here? Anya asked, munching a piece of jaggery. Oh, they listen to stories from holy books, attend prayers, and some even stay here for weeks. Grandma said, it's a time for learning, sharing, and celebrating together. As the sun began to set, the family sat by the river, watching thousands of tiny lamps float on the water. Anya hugged her grandma tightly and said, Thank you for bringing me here, Dadi. I'll never forget this day. Grandma kissed her forehead and said, Remember, my dear, the Kumbh isn't just about the rituals. It's about being grateful, kind, encouraging ourselves for good deeds, and feeling connected to everyone around us. And as the stars sparkled above, little Anya felt the magic of the Mahakumbh in her heart.
Hey little Pingus! Hope you liked the video and learned new things. Subscribe and like the channel for more such videos.